to PenTellectual Conversations. You've just stepped into a space where the mind meets the soul. A place where poetry and conversation collab to form a silky, smooth vibe that flows like smooth jazz. Dope poetry, deep dialogue, and unapologetically real energy. So pour your favorite drink, light one up if that's your rhythm, and let the world outside melt away. So sit back, relax, and let's get into tonight's hot topic.
What's good? What's good? What's good, pen pals? Welcome to another episode of PenTellectual Conversations. I am your host, Paul Cram the Poet. And tonight, the Honeydrippers Poetry Collective is taking over with the class editions. And you heard me correctly. Tonight we have representatives from the OGs, Legendary Win 22, The Thirst, Brand New Heavies, The Anthology, and of course, the Misfit Syndicates. Different classes, different journeys, but all part of the same Honeydripper family. So tonight, we're going to talk poetry, memories, lessons learned. We're going to laugh, we're going to joke, and we're going to spit some dope-ass pieces. So sit back and relax and get ready for a great conversation. Everybody, please welcome the Honeydripper Poetry Collective as a whole. Let's get them on up here. Let's get them to introduce themselves. Look at my people. What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's up? What's up?
So I'm going to let each and every one of you introduce yourself and your class, and I want you to be real proud about it, man. We're going to start with the versatile Vixen. Please let us know your class, your name, and just get it in. What's up with you?
What's good, y'all? I'm the versatile Vixen, aka Mistress Claus, and I am from the Anthology.
You know it. Exquisite Ink.
I am Sage, known as Exquisite Ink, and I am the last class to come through. We are the Misfit Syndicate, better known as the Misfit Mafia.
All right.
It's Black Rose, your erotic specialist, and I am OG.
Konnichiwa. I am Mario the Shinobi of Poetry. You got that whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest and a pimp named Slip That. I'm from the Thirst, and I'm also known as the Sensei.
Hey y'all already know me, Yoshi, aka Godiva if you nasty, from the Brand New Heavies.
Good evening, everybody. I am the Walking Erotica. I am from the class Legendary Win 22. Mr. Yes Lord, Mr. BYB, Bitch You Better, Soul Gargler, 1207 States of God, Shut Them Down, Mr. Grab the Mic, Mr. C Girl, all those things in between.
He kills me every time with that soul gargler, man. That would that's that one. All right, man. So it's good to see y'all up here, man. Thank y'all for coming through, representing your class, man. I do have a few questions before, in this little interview before we get started with the poetry. Some of these questions will be for anybody who want to answer, and some will be class specific. This first question is for everybody. So everybody get a chance to answer this one. What made you want to become a Honeydripper in the first place? And we'll just go in the same order we just went in. So let's start with Versatile Vixen.
Honestly, it was I'd been to a couple of shows here in Atlanta, and I saw the vibe of how everybody kind of clicked together so well. And then, I saw the poets online doing their thing and being in Clubhouse and whatnot. And I was just like, man, they got some stellar people that, they can do a variety of things. And that's where my name comes from. I'm versatile. I can do all the above. So it's kind of like, I said, damn, that's a pretty good collective. And, Javi was kind of in my inbox a lot. So I was like, yo, how do y'all do this? And so that's where it started.
Sage.
Yeah, no, I was hoodwinked. I was straight hoodwinked. Again, I hang out with Rare. I'd been to a couple shows, and I had heard just about the classes and the learning of the forms, and I was like, that would be cool to learn just to expand, my writing. And how I was like, yeah, in my inbox, yeah, show up here. And here I am.
Well, my story is kind of like everybody else's. How I met Mojave. I got to I was a part of ES. I started off as ES, and when he moved to Drip, he brought me with him. That's why I'm OG Drip. Met Mojave. He was like, "Yeah, you need to be with me," and I was like, "Okay, cool." So I became a Honeydripper.
I have a pretty unique story, I guess. I was trying to get into the honey drips for like a whole year. Mojave was like, "No, you're not it. It's not it yet. Not it. Keep working at it. Keep working at it." And shouts out to AK, but AK kind of like sat there, kind of like helped nurture along and stuff like that. Then like went through the class, and boom, here I am, heathen. Once saved.
Yes.
Pretty much the same. There was people that were a part of the drip that I really looked up to and admired. And I was like, yeah, I want to be able to connect with them. So here we are.
I met Mojave on Instagram. Actually, I was posting some of my writing stories on Instagram. And he had hit me up. He had told me about it. Of course, I didn't know anything about it. And when he introduced me to it, you know what I mean? It was like, oh, so it's a sea of us. So, you know what I mean? So that actually was my intro, to actually doing it outside. So, of course, I appreciate that.
No doubt. All right, so I know we all have our own experiences in class, some good, some bad, but all unforgettable. Can any one of you remember, is there anybody in your class, whether it was an instructor or one of your classmates, that really made you push your pen? Let's start
Yep.
with that. Oh, okay. Shinobi, let's get it. I already know what this story is. I can't wait.
Actually, the person in the class that pushed me, actually, it was technically two people that pushed me. It was Pound Cake, shouts out to Pound Cake, and Spit Raw, aka God of War. And he hated me. He hated me, but it was my sole duty to piss this man off, just so he could give me an assignment and work through the assignment and stuff like that. So yeah, but it did. He did push my pen a whole lot. He did push my pen a whole lot. So
Yoshi, same question.
No answer.
Who's? So I see me and you gonna beef. You know what? I love you, Yoshi. I love you so much, Yoshi. We gonna beef, but I know if we beef,
We ain't got nothing to beef about because you asked the question that I don't have an answer to. Because if I'm being completely honest, none of the assignments were pushing. Maybe testing my patience, but literally the only assignment that I didn't know what it was beforehand was the one that Drippy gave us, teaching us the cinquains. Everything else, it was like things that I've already done before. So
it was just refreshers for you.
Yeah, it was definitely more of a testing my patience versus testing my pen most of the time. Yeah, I'm go with that.
Next question, and we're gonna start with Walking Erotica for this one.
Hold on, real quick. Let me answer. I gotta answer that because I can't go without just being totally honest. So in my class, forgive me if I do not remember, but my class was loaded. When I'm telling you, Stina Baby, Kenya Songbird, Prince West, this amazing soul, what's her name? Oh, Rare Epiphany. kiss. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a slaughterhouse of people that had their own lane, and everybody was just bouncing off each other. And it was, you know what I'm saying? And it was a really, really big deal. So I just wanted to give a shout. Miss Lady, you fucking right. Miss Lady. See, I knew it. Ooh, France. Ladies are key. See, y'all. God. All right, I'm gonna close my mic because I'm telling you, so crazy. All right, I'm done.
Y'all had some hitters. Y'all had some hitters in that class, man. Oh, bro. All right. So looking back on the assignments and things of that nature, is there, like, what are you most grateful for from what you learned in class? And anybody can answer that.
The staccato, I would say the staccatos and palindrome. I think that's how you pronounce it. Palindrome or something like that. The shit that goes back and forth, but it's called back and forth. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, for those of us who don't know that form, explain that, because I don't know what the fuck that is.
So I call it this, though, and then people usually would know what I mean by that. But I guess y'all don't. Let me use one finger.
That went so left in my head, because why is you rubbing her clit like that?
That man said it's this. I thought it's
what it means. Yeah.
You was rough with her stuff.
He does not want her to come at all.
I don't even be doing this. Never mind. Anyway, stop being
that was too natural of a movement, bro.
We can tell.
That's a normal thing.
But no, it's I think it's called a palindrome. But when you write a piece going like top to bottom, but then write it again in reverse, but it's kind of like a different. It can be a different piece, but it says the same thing going backwards. Like, I think I gave it to y'all in your classes. Like I know the thirst. The anthology definitely had it.
You gave it as a punishment piece.
Yeah, I ain't do that. I don't remember that. You got that. You got in trouble.
Right. So yes. Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So OGs.
Yeah.
What was the biggest challenge, like being among the first?
I didn't go through the classes.
Mm-hmm.
I follow hobby from ES over to Drip. So I didn't get to go through the classes. Like, what challenged my pen was being in the Drip and writing with you guys. So I guess that was my class, because writing with y'all to keep up and try to be a honey dripper, because when you're a honey dripper, that means something. And people be like, oh, honey drippers can write. So in order to be a honey dripper, I had to step my writing up. And y'all are some pin pushing mother suckers, especially the two after me, Yoshi and Marielle. If they'll push my pen to its limits and then be like, oh, you did that really fast. So yeah.
It's really hard to be like me, like walking around here, somebody, I tell people that's my mentor. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's hard to be his friend, because this nigga, like when I say he be on you, and it's all love. It's 100% love, but it's gonna come out like, look, nigga, like you did this wrong, and you need to do this like this, blah blah blah. So it's like I love the fact
it's like being friends with Yoshi then. But Yoshi doesn't usually, like, she'll be like, that doesn't go there, or that doesn't sound right, but she gives 0 fucks about hurting your feelings. Like, love that about her, though.
Come out either. Yoshi's tone never changes, so
it never changes.
That was okay, or that was like however it come out, it's gonna be that same tone. That old Ben Stein as monotone as shit. She goes, but this collective, regardless of the separation in classes, this collective is like is they're gonna push you. Like, they're gonna push you to be the best that you're supposed to be. Just last Sensual Saturdays, I had a piece that I couldn't remember So I was going to read it. And Walking Erotica allowed me to beat myself up about reading it. And then once I decided not to read the piece and go to a piece that I was familiar with and things like that, he was like, I just wanted to see what you was going to do. I wanted to see if what we've been talking about has been resonating with you and things like that. So that's the kind of people that we have in this collective, so it's more than just
Look
friends.
at Cowboy
Man.
Cram. You know what I mean?
You already know it, man. The Cowboy Cram was born in Central Saturdays, and y'all gonna get tired of this nigga, yo.
Can I tap out because I'm already tired of him? Like,
just be tired, baby. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. So, Misfit Syndicate. What does being a misfit mean to you?
Everything. It's everything. It's love. It's family. It's support. It's everything. I am kind of a loner. I'm not a big people person, but instantly we're just family. Like, y'all threatened that we weren't gonna be Honeydrippers. Maybe that's why we're the misfits, because at one point we didn't really care because we were still gonna be family. Mm-hmm. Like, we are just connected just like that. Like, there is not a day that we do not check in with each other. It's family. It's everything. We still are pushing each other's pin. We are pushing each other and supporting each other with everything. So the misfits are everything.
That's dope. Y'all were the first class that I had the pleasure of being an instructor. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw the people, the personalities that was in the class, and you can actually tell I flat out said it. It's a lot of leaders in this group, and I don't know how they're gonna mesh. And y'all made a liar out of me. Like
y'all thought we was gonna kill each other.
I did. I really thought y'all was gonna spaz out, especially with my brother over there, man. Shout out to Souls E-Pen. I love that dude a lot. But I really felt like the Souls personality. I really thought Souls and Dawood was gonna get into it. I thought that was gonna happen because those are two strong-willed dudes who they're not backing down from too much or nothing. But the cohesiveness in that group, man, I love it. Like y'all show out for each other. If one is having an issue, all of y'all jump in there, whether they right or wrong. Y'all jump in the shit, and I love it, man. I absolutely love it. This for the brand new heavies. Now, the heavies, y'all, I hear y'all say this, and I love them when I hear y'all get around each other. That y'all have this saying about it's getting heavy in here. And I love that camaraderie. What made the brand new heavies stand out?
I think for our class, outside of myself and Casey, all of our people were already established in poetry. So they already kind of had their thing, their personality, their name. They had already made a name for themselves. Like Casey, she doesn't perform. So for us, like, if y'all ever get a chance to hear or see Casey, like, even though she don't perform for real, that girl is a fucking beast. And so, like, everybody in our class has this lane that they are beast in. And so when I say it's heavy in here, it's heavy. And technically we're still the class champs because we haven't had class wars again yet. So what is it, like 2 years? We're 2 years running currently. Yeah, so y'all just get ready for class wars though.
Yeah, it's coming. Don't worry about it. That title gonna switch over. Legendary Win 22. Oh, my brother. Can you still hear me? He might be doing something. So we'll go ahead and go.
No, you good. Come on. Come on with it.
All right. So when people hear Legendary Win 22, you've already gave us some names, some powerful, powerful names in that group. So when people hear Legendary Win 22, what do you hope that they think about?
I really hope that they think twice before trying this for real. I like keep it in a book. Just because everybody that's in that class really cares about their food. They care about their craft. They care about if it's growing or not. Everybody in that class, dogs, love to get better, love to be outside, love to spread the love to teach, love to learn. So it's a really, really unique class for me because I didn't think that the class will actually want me to stay on my A game. You know what I mean? Like, and they always surprise me whenever they decide that they want to pop out and do some new shit. And I'd be like, oh man, so that's what we doing? Like, all right, I guess. So, you know what I'm saying? Then I got to go back and, redo some things and tweak some things. So it's always a growing opportunity and experience. And it's just really, and I love them in real life. You know what I mean? Like, I love all of them in real life. I'll pull up for any one of them in real life. So it's just the camaraderie is great. And the competition is fierce. So it keeps everybody on their toes.
And just letting all the poets know, whoever's listening, y'all heard him when he said, oh, that's what we doing. Listen, I'm telling y'all now, when y'all hear this man say that is nothing to have a conversation about. Those are challenge words. So if he hit there, you hear him say, oh, that's what we doing. He's about to come with that bullshit. I'm just telling you right now, it's coming. Prepare for it. Be ready. So, all right. And the thirst. What challenge in your class brought your class closer together?
Shit. Trying to come up with the uprising against Javi.
Wait, explain that. They got
we hate Javi. Like, and I'm saying this from a hurt spot from back in the class, but fuck Javi. Because but no. At the end of the day, though, like Javi has a way of being able to put people together. Like everybody in our class, like it was said, is be in their own lane and stuff like that. But then yet, like all of us kind of like just somewhat connected. Like it's crazy, and it was just like vibes after the first JIP event that we went to that was in Atlanta. Like it was just vibes. Like everybody just got comfortable. It was like we didn't even want to go leave or something like that. Like once it's different of just like being on Clubhouse or on online or something like that, but just kind of like just being in person or something like that. So I just think like when we was able to kind of like meet up and see each other in person and give hugs and stuff like that, I think that even then that made us like just bonded together.
Yeah, I finally got to meet everybody in my class. This past Sensual Saturdays, man. Sensual Saturdays is building so many different fucking memories for me. So I absolutely love that space. But now it's time
I get
for
in trouble every time I go. Like every time I go, I get in trouble. So
a lot of that be your fault. That be your fault. That be your fault. And
that's 100% her fault. I don't know if you were there the day when she did the gummy worm. Like,
yes,
she did that shit disrespectfully.
I mean, that's just how I do what I do. And you told me to suck I was told to suck the gummy worm. That's what I was told to do. Walking erotica, did I not suck the gummy worm?
She did like a good girl too.
Very well, baby. Very well.
Thank you. So I'm just
trying to build that reputation with that whipped cream. I hate whipped cream, but I love that show. So it's like that's gonna be my reputation. Whipped cream.
I don't even like whipped cream, but the fact that I was able to eat it off of left thigh, never mind. You won, but I won.
I totally understand. Virtual high five, brother. Oh man. All right. So it is time to get to that part where everybody is here for, man. It is the poetry. And we're going to do this in a cipher style, starting with the anthology. So with that being said, Versatile Vixen, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. She about to give you the stage and the mic is yours.
Bet. All right, this is some new shit. It's called Art Invasion, in parentheses, AI. What's happening to art? Real art. Not that AI rubbish. I'm talking the poem that took weeks to write, the photo that you had to take several times for the lighting to hit just right, the beat that gave you a beating in the process of production, the painting that messed up your floor because it too became the canvas, or that event flyer that you actually had to add shape, remove background, and drag things around. Sadly, people are choosing convenience over true talent, and it's obvious to those who know the real blood, sweat, and tears that go into being a creative. Meanwhile, I have a fair amount of unfinished work. Not because I wouldn't like to cut corners, not, it's because the easy way out always sounds the fucking same. The argument is that it's progress. But you type a few words, press enter, and watch as 20 years of someone's craft materializes into 3 seconds. A computer can learn your handwriting without ever blistering its fingers. It can learn color theory without mixing paint in a studio apartment where rent was due and inspiration wasn't. It can write poetry without heartbreak and never once stare at a blank page long enough to question its own existence. Or carry a notebook full of terrible first drafts that had to die so that one good line could live. Galleries are now filled with ghosts, images created without memory, songs spawning without silence, stories told without scars. Beautiful? Yeah, sometimes. But so is a wax fruit bowl. And the apple looks convincing until you're hungry. And there lies the difference. Art was never just the thing itself. It was the trembling hand behind it doing the actual work. The divorce sitting inside the brushstrokes, grief folded into melodies, pain poured onto paper. Art was evidence that we survived. And now we're just inundated in inauthenticity. When a voice can be copied, what is still considered sacred? Yes, a computer can imitate style, but it can't miss someone. It doesn't ache or wonder if love is worth the risk at 2 a.m. wide awake. No funerals, cradles, or wrinkles. Incapable of growth, it simply just remains artificial. A world where creation is instant will eventually forget the value of the hands that built beauty the hard way. A machine might be able to make a masterpiece, but it will never know what it costs a person to make one worth remembering. So to my fellow artists, do not let the speed of AI trick you into thinking that your dilatoriness is a defect. It is the exact tax that's required to make something that actually feeds another soul. And that's that piece.
Galaxies. I am unable to rest because I just want to watch you sleep. The feelings of giggly fascination that you are here beside me. I reach to touch your face as you stir slightly, watching your chest rise and fall with each breath. I feel pin-like tinglings in my body. Every nerve is at attention. My mind is just racing. I calm myself by breathing in sync with you. You quell my anxiety. I'm still on a high from your touch, weightlessly suspended from the highest plateau, where the stars kiss the moon in an embrace so cosmic, it caused a celestial spark across the sky, leaving a visible message that narrates the story of our encounter. The microgravity is fuel. It keeps me afloat amongst the galaxies, and I wait for you to come to me again. I wait for you to open your eyes and see me. We smile as we silently greet each other. You reach out and pull me close. As I lay my head on your chest, our breathing and heartbeat still in sync. Your hand gently rubs the back of my head, and I begin to slumber. I'm floating again, warm, from our new transitional form, from moon to sun, that makes my days bright again. And it's all because of you. Poem.
There I sat in a room full of triggers. My bad, excuse me. I mean family. Each one triggering something different inside me. I sat among drug dealers and killers, but my biggest trigger walked around like he couldn't be seen. Like now I was his trigger. Like I came into his room and took something so precious from him. The many nights I slept with door locked, stacked dressers to keep out my oppressor, yet he pushed right through. I hope Superman would hear my cries for help or Batman would swoop in with some of that vigilante justice, but it was just us. What an injustice this family has become. Oh no, I don't blame just him. He was raised by secret keepers and under the rug sweepers. I watched him make the room bigger because he was afraid of what I might say. His uncle taught him to pick on the broken downtrodden of the family, the ones who with the overworked moms and no daddies. They could never speak of the depravity placed on them. And he chose wrong because he chose me. Thought I'd take his secret to the grave with me because how does that look? Me telling of the times he took his time to tell me I was his favorite. Gifts given so I'd feel like we was in a relationship. Nigga, you my mother's brother. Ain't shit right about this. I saw him pick his next victim. I got up and shrunk the room. Nobody knew my next move. Nobody saw what my hands held as I reached him. He reached for her, still handing out gifts. I gave him my best shot. I pulled the trigger till it clicked. Family looking dumbfounded. I ended it. I had to stop the cycle from rinsing and repeating. What seemed to be placed in our DNA, this family couldn't let another hurting cousin go ignored because the family had a good name. So I reloaded and started shooting again. My words brought justice, had the whole room spinning. Everybody hoping my words don't hit them. I mean, I should get them too. Nobody tried to stop it when I spoke up. Just made excuses of how it was my fault, how I was too much. Hiding in plain sight is easy when no one holds up a light. When family secrets remain unspoken, no, now the family can't hide. Now I'm the one in the wrong for pulling the trigger on my trigger, and you have just been cut by the diamond.
Daddy, please save my life. This is a plea that my oldest daughter screamed to me as she went through a terrible diabetes episode at 8:26 this morning. I missed the first call. They called back twice as I'm already dealing with another emergency with a water pipe bursting in my home. Can't leave the house. My wife is gone, but have to be there for my baby. She can't be alone. Do I save my house from drowning or go help keep my baby's head above the water in the grave? To close the distances, I do both. Coupling the monkey wrenches thrown at me, I'm doing maintenance while calling maintenance while maintaining the calm that my baby needs so that she can hear me clearly through her dreary perspective until EMT arrives. She's already died once before. After they rushed through the door and symptoms explored, my baby's vitality is fading no more. The burst pipe is now fixed, so all life is restored. Thank you, Lord. But again, my presence has been ignored. The pressure. Depression? No. The pressure we're under to answer the calls, have the right mindset, be precise with our choices so the foundations on all levels will be able to hold the structures from rupture. For most of us, it's just another Tuesday. See, another is the problem for me, which means that somewhere inside we as men believe that we are walking transparency, not even living, especially with our women. It's not talking points I'm speaking to, it's the small mindful effort seen through as opposed to logical efforts overshadowed by emotional rose bloom. Respect always seem like something that we have to earn from you, including holding space for all the talking you want to do to a being that does its best brainstorming and manifesting in solitude. I'm not being rude, I'm actually giving you game. from someone that got stripped down butt ass naked down to my name. I got defamed by a couple of Black women's rage, and they were not ashamed that they fabricated lies to do it. And as a man, I couldn't allow that to influence my rebuild, right? I had to stand on my principles and lean on my standards to get through it. Couldn't even ask my broken heart to beat this pain out of me because the pieces of love are now lost flowing through my body's bloodstream. And when they made it back through my arteries, they were hardened and sickle cells, not causing pain in my veins. Now, logically learning through every action, it seems that the only way to have an interaction is through transaction. Imagine me complimenting you to sprinkle magic on top of your magic just to get an ill reaction to same fashion house that the world already put us in by default. And despite all these circumstances, I didn't even mention the emotional dances of finance. Y'all mind on clocking tea while I was on clocking dollars for your safety in a house that it ain't even safe for us to speak in. We shut down because we'd rather fight make-believe demons than to actually feel the feeling of being less of a man. Most of us won't cry because we know salt burns intensely when it gets in the wound. So water retention becomes the intention. So we can't point out or mention a singular issue because all those years of holding a colder stack of tears have formed a Red Sea inside. And instead of being able to provide you with a guide to slide under the ocean floor of our pride, we rather tell you we find and think more than twice of committing suicide. So when my daughter screamed for me that day to save me, I was relieved that I could be the need. But it also saddened me because it made me come to grips with the tip of an answer that made my soul bleed. Who do I scream for to save my life if I'm always daddy?
Oh, shit. I usually help for the show. But let me tell you about this angel that I saw in this white dress. I mean, I'll confess, I'd be very well impressed how I made love to her shape. Because, man, she ate. My eyes caught no sight. My eyes left no crumbs as I caught sight of this dinner plate. Because it was like love at first bite, the way the light bent around her curves had my nerves going crazy. My eyes were dripping down her mouthpiece, not trying to seem too creepy, but staring. But let me see you try to look away from a phenomenon happening. Looking like the creator's perfect experiment, had me flipping through the dictionary trying to find a perfect cover fit, but nothing could really describe this. Because the moment she took off that jacket, my whole essence got excited. Body couldn't really fight it. I was just trying to maintain the composure as vulgar words wanted to escape my tongue. But then my mouth tried to hold back the pressure. But then I burst out like, damn, girl. I see what the credit was doing. Said to him like, shit, ooh, sorry for the language, guy, but you created this? Okay, I see what you was doing. Like God said, watch this. Got a couple of sugar plum fairies, added water, flour, and strawberries. And of course he added some Lowry. So I said, oh, so you're going to make her tasty. He said, absolutely. I mean, of course I was going to give her some, of course I was going to put in some Lowrys. But then oh, sorry. But then, so all I'm just saying is that when God was making her, homie was up there cooking. But then he had the audacity to wrap this beauty in an all-white two-piece. And she definitely had the buttermilk biscuits. And a twist of switch of her hip stop, baby girl was over there missing us some hot chocolate. And then from a distance, looking like the lamb flowing with milk and honey. Absolutely stunning. Had to step back like, calm down, Georgie. You know you horny. Yeah, she fits so well in the outfit, making Georgie shift, ma'am, you in that dress can get it. So, yeah, you've heard Elf on the Shelf, but have you ever seen a white toothpiece wrapped around some cinnamon sticks? Well, I just did.
This is a new piece, y'all, and since Juneteenth is coming up, why not? Lift every voice and sing. Shh. Not too loud now. Until earth and heaven ring. Ring. Am I just waiting for an acceptance call? Ring with the harmony of liberty. Black voices don't just harmonize, they cry out in unison upon deaf ears. Let our rejoicings rise high as the listening skies. What are we rejoicing for? Lady Liberty ain't graced us with her presence yet. If only the skies are listening, is that why it rains to wash away our woes or wash away the blood from history's hands? Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Thunder and lightning be our battle calls, our bat signal that cuts through even the darkest of nights, not because we want war, but because the silence drafted us anyway. We learned lullabies in the key of sirens, memorized Greek before we could recognize our own names, red and blue bruised our hearts before we understood the numbers game. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us, that as long as we let them divide us, we will never multiply. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Wisdom that we must continue to move together, though we've broken the chains that bound us, as we continue to embody our greatness. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Here we stand, proof that survival is its own rebellion. Heads high, still carrying the names they tried to lynch, dreams they tried to bury beneath the concrete. Here we stand, the prayers of our ancestors made real. Let us march on until victory is won.
Ooh, man. What an amazing first round. That was the beautifully dope round. You know, we got the Brilliantly Filthy coming up next. Lullabies and the Key of Sirens. Man, I'm with you, Triple P. That line that was just so dope. Man, shout out to everybody who did their thing, man. Y'all did y'all thing. Now it's time for us to go and pay a few bills. So we go and get these sponsors out the way. And we got a drip surprise for tonight. Well, not really a surprise. I've already let it be known, but I'll let you know in a minute. But here's our grounded sponsors. You, of course, have me. You have Nice, TNT Business Consulting, and Desi Beats. Desi Beats, we have the Walking Erotica on the show right now. So for all your music production needs, man, make sure you hit him up. Next. All things PenTellectuals. If you would like to be a hot topic, if you would like your music to be the soundbite music of the week, if you would like to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, any other social medias, or if you would like to sponsor an episode or multiple episodes, right here is where you can do it. At that, use that QR code, or you can use the email at pentellectuals@gmail.com. If you would like to donate to PenTellectual Conversations, the Cash App is right there, because this is not just a show. This is a movement, and movements need to be financed. So there is no such thing as a donation that is too big or too small. We accept them all with love. Next, we have ready to go. That's me. What we got next, Yoshi? There we go. We got Poppy's Poetry Corner. Y'all already know how it is. The party starts on Tuesday. The party ends on Wednesday. Right there at Poppy's Poetry Corner, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. This is season 4, and they are going in. Hosted by my sister, one of the livest hosts on the internet. Keynotes, y'all know her as Poppy. I know her as Big Sis. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. They celebrating the Kings this whole month, so tune in. Now we have the Juneteenth weekend, which is going to be Saturday, Juneteenth, with the I Love Poetry from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., featuring Honeydrippers' own, the 8th wonder of the world, the Rare Epiphany. So y'all make sure y'all get out there. It will be in Marietta, Georgia, 1285 Powers Ferry Road. So get there, and support. It's hosted by Free Will. All right, now we have the BPC Poetry Fest, which is a 3-night event. I didn't know that. It is a 3-night event. And on night 1, PenTellectual's own Ebony the Goddess will be gracing the stage. This will be in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Wyndham Garden Atlanta Airport. So make sure y'all get out there. This is from October 15th through the 17th. So make sure you get your tickets. Get out there, hit up Aziz, the pulmonologist, or his lovely wife, Subliminal. They are the hosts for night 1, and they can give you some information on tickets. All right, next we have a new show that has absolutely nothing to do with poetry, and one of the hosts for that show is on the stage tonight. It's Sage, aka Exquisite Ink, with Ashes and Opinions, where we're going to talk cigars and hot topics. So make sure y'all join us. This will be every first and third Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central on Instagram. The first show will be the Thursday after Father's Day, so y'all tune in. All right, so now it's time for that part of the show where we're going to listen to a little bit of music, and our music artist for tonight is none other than the man, Triple P, Pretty Provocative Poet. I ain't even know this man get down like this with the music, with the song called Drift Away, man. Let's get it. The pretty provocative poet, aka Triple P, with Drift Away, man. So y'all make sure y'all hit him up, man. I'm sure he has a lot more music, a lot more to offer, man. So make sure you hit him up for some more dopeness. All right, so we're gonna bring our artists back up here for a couple quick questions before we get back into this poetry, and then I let them go. They all got lives. I'll hold them all night if I want, if I could.
But I ain't got shit to do.
All right. Whew. So this next question I'm gonna ask is for everybody, but there's one person in particular that I really want to answer this question. Everybody can answer. Oh shit. Walker Erotica got the red light on. It's going down. He got the red light on. It's about to go up. All right. So here's the question that anybody can answer, but there's one person I'm praying that she decides to do that. Was there ever an assignment or a challenge that stretched you the most as a writer or stretched your mental? Is there anything that ever happened in your class that made you just fuck you, like to that point?
Quite a few of them, actually. but the damn duplex that Dara assigned us, Geronimo Brown, I'll never forget. He was the creator of that shit. And bruh, when I tell you, I spent so many times in her inbox, like, help me, I can't understand this shit. Like, and I finally got it. But Lord Jesus.
How did you feel once you finally got over that hurdle? How did it feel? And do you still use that form at all today?
No, I ain't never touching that shit again. But I felt really, really good when I finally did it, when she gave me the green light, because I felt like I was overcomplicating it. Like, it's just the way he wrote it, I couldn't understand his poem. And the examples that I looked up, some poetry, I ain't gonna lie, go right over my head. And that was one of them. And so just learning the form was hard. But once I got it, man, I was like, hell yeah. And then we got those other forms, and yeah.
Man, I used to enjoy not so much the form. Like, the forms didn't give me a lot of trouble, but I used to enjoy your frustration because I knew you was going to overcome it. But your frustration on the point was just, it was amazing to hear you vent. It's just for you to just go off, and then after you finish going off, it'd be like, fuck it, let me go do it. So it was, I know for the ones in our class, it was amazing to just see you cut up, but then go and attack that shit and handle that shit. So I'm so glad that you were able to get past that. Everybody else, is there any assignment that in your class that ever that challenged you, that just made you just and don't say me, because I ain't give you no hard assignment?
I loved your assignments, sir. Good. I actually, in my class, laughed at me. I hated, Sensei, I love you dearly, I hated those damn staccatos. Probably because I am so much of a concrete thinker that, it's a bad dad jokes. Yeah, I hate that shit, so I couldn't write it. I hated those damn things.
I think we had to do, you made us do like a staccato every day. Like, we had to do one every day.
Yeah.
And we had to put it in.
But she had the best. She had the best ones. Like between her, and God rest her soul, Ali, like had the best staccatos. Like I used to look forward to reading y'all staccatos. Like, and I didn't know that you hate them. Good.
I think a lot of people hated them, like because it was
good.
Like,
I like that.
It was pressure. It was like, all right, you need a staccato. Like, when? Now? Fuck. Like, I'm not thinking about that shit. Like, what's wrong with you? Shit. Oh yeah, shout out to Allie, man, aka Halo, man. Our sister forever. Our sister forever. Anybody else want to answer that one?
I would
can't
have to
really
say
see
for
who.
me, I would have to say the one that really got us was one that the five senses. Having the right using the five senses, but without using any of the heavy words like penis and or anything like that. But we had to use the five senses. We had to write something using taste, touch, smell, sight, and our feel, but without yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, Nate.
I think you forgot hearing. I think you said touch and feel, and I think they the same.
And yeah, neurodivergence. Yeah. Sometimes it's the shrooms. You know, sometimes you can hear sight. You know, so
Gummies made me hear colors. I remember that. I don't fuck with them no more for that reason. Gummies made me hear colors. There's a certain somebody who gave me a gummy, and I bit half of it, and then it sat on this table for like the next week before I threw it away. I couldn't do
listen,
it.
my gummies, I couldn't move my knees. My knees shut down on me. They quit.
Megan said, "You are not going to be part of this
I
clan."
said, nope.
So
I'm gonna amend my answer from earlier for a second. That would also answer this question. So my favorite assignment was the one that I got from Jay. It wasn't necessarily hard, but having to write from a perspective that's not me was different. Because we had to write basically, if most people, you know me, like I can stay backstage and I'll be all right. But I had to write a piece into where I was center stage. Like I said, it wasn't necessarily hard to write. It's just trying to think of myself in that position was weird for me. But it was also still my favorite assignment though. Just because it gave me a chance to like, what would I do in this situation?
I don't remember the entire assignment that we had from Jay Simone. What I do remember is for the first time I was ever like was able to see her face to face. I don't know what happened, but I ended up having to speak with her alone. And it was just like her on the screen, and she was like, "Hi." I said, "Hi." You know, everything was cool. Then she just straight up went to a different person. Perform your piece. What? To you? Like you want me? You want me to spit my piece to you? Oh shit, no, man. I failed. I'm not about to graduate. Like, how the fuck do you impress her? Like, like that's that was probably one
Listen, and then she sits there with this dead ass straight face, and you don't know what she's thinking. So, like, having done this with her like a bunch of times, I'm used to it now. But like the first time you do it, she's just like,
just the whole time,
and she's enjoying it, and she'll tell you that afterwards. But while you're doing it, though, you're like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
Man, I swear, I wish I had a diaper. I wanted to pee. Like the whole time she was just sitting there, just staring at the screen. I'm staring. I'm like, man. I said, this is it. This is my last day in class. Like, I failed. Like, how the fuck do I perform this performance? And you got to do it for Jay Simone. Like, come on, man. Like, that's the upper echelon of performing. I have to perform this piece, and I'm not a performer at the time. I'm still learning, but I got to do this for her to pass. Oh shit! I try this again next
feel
year.
sorry for Walking Erotica. He got to do that shit every single day for the rest of his life.
I can't be slipping, bro. I can't slip at all, buddy.
But he ain't no different though. Like if you ever been around Walking Erotica, especially away from this, I mean live, in his presence, where he's welcoming you as friend and family, and then it's like he'll walk off. And you don't know where he's going. He just walking off, and then he comes back with a fucking microphone stand and just sits it in the middle of the room and say, "All right, y'all, it's time to get practice."
But like at least
you play magic.
Those emotions, though, like you can see on Walking Around his face whether he like what you doing or not in the middle of the performance. Because at least he'll smile. Jay, nah, she just be dead focused, just eye contact. Don't look directly at her.
It's so scary. You can't look directly at it because you're gonna fuck up your piece. Like, shit. Then you gotta explain that shit. Like it's hard, but nah, they are two of the greatest people as far as you like developing your pen. Yeah, them two are just what they do. All right, so I'm about to ask this one more question for everybody. Then we're gonna get back to the poem, and I want everybody to answer this question. If your class had a theme song, what would it be? We're gonna start with the Walking Erotica and work our way up.
Damn, I was not ready.
You know how I feel when you put that microphone
you know
on.
What I mean? I guess I'm gonna go with DMX with a hood at.
Okay.
Everybody in my class is dog.
Bet that up. Yoshi.
I don't know. We most of my class was like older individuals, so like they had like old school vibes. So I don't know. I don't know. Dang, I forgot. We had a song that we were talking about, but I don't remember it now. But yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be something old, but like smooth jazz or like old R&B for sure, whatever it is.
Right. I know what the anthologies will be. I'm just gonna see if she say it. Maria, what about you, Shinobi?
I would say I'm So Hood remix because they had everybody on it. So yeah, and I think everybody in our class is everybody. So hell yeah, shout out to the thirst.
Now, Black Rose, we know you didn't go through class necessarily, but it's a bunch of OGs. So if y'all had a theme song, what would it be?
I'm gonna hit y'all with the Whitney Houston, where the broken hearts go. Like where we were beating Whitney Houston because we were Javi picked us up, brought us in, and you know what I'm saying, put us to work, and that's where the broken hearts went to.
Bet. Yoshi, there's a comment that say they seasoned, they ain't old.
Old spirit as in old souls, not old as in actually old. And don't act like you ain't got no old spirit fan. We just had a whole conversation.
What about you, Exquisite Ink?
Ooh, we the misfits. I'm old school hip hop, so I would either go with Eric B. Rakim's "I Ain't No Joke" or Public Enemy's "Welcome to the Terror Dome."
All right. Mistress Claus, aka Versatile Vixen, aka my sister in the anthology. What will be our song?
I feel like we kind of adopted one. At least the chorus of the song where they say they not like us, they not like us, because we didn't like we worked together so freaking bomb, man. We really did, and we really didn't get in trouble too much. I was shocked with as much shit talking as we did. We didn't get in trouble.
Not a lot. We really didn't get in a lot of trouble. We got away with some shit. We did. We got away with some shit. I think you the only one got a punishment assignment.
Yeah, me and Skit got that one.
Shout out Skits, man. All right. So it is now time for round 2. So we can go ahead and get this going. And we're gonna start this round off with the thirst. So Shinobi, are you ready, boss?
And I'm always ready. I can't be your slave if I consent. Because if I request it, is it still punishment? If I get a sight over ropes and whips that make me addicted, like what if you start demanding to taste me and I move too quickly? Would that make me toxic? Just the dick is. See, I might talk back just to put up a little resistance, but questions: are you really with the shits? Hey, would you mind being my mistress? If so, then you misbehaving like this
What you gonna do about this? You gonna tie me up, restrict me, tease me, play with my ecstasy, place me on my knees, then smother me, daring me to speak, taking your anger out on Georgie. See, this is why you never tempt me with a good time. Cause see, I want you to fuck up my mind where you made me forget what your name is, so all I could do is just call you mistress. As you becoming the goddess of my desire, control me where I'm responsible for everything that your body requires. See, I'll take on all your demand if you become my supplier, telling me you can do it like your name was Rob Snyder. So let me eat your pussy to see what your day tastes like, then fuck you until it starts to feel right, because you know I'll walk 1,000 miles if it means I get to eat you tonight, because just seeing you busting once will never suffice. See, I'm gonna fuck you so good that you start to feel it in your next life. See, I'm having these fantasies of smothering, facing it, or you suspending me just above your pussy just to tease me. Have me going crazy, like a dog hungry enough to break this leash, and if I succeed, go ahead, punish me with flogging. Tell me I'm being a bad doggy, and I better stop playing with this kitty. Like, what if everything you do to me, I just accept gladly? Like the tease, making me please, down on my knees, that you push your pussy in front of me, as you having me crawl to you slowly, and then you tell me now, eat. Gladly. Like demand me, ask me how badly I want to taste this pussy. Ooh, real bad, mistress. But confession. See, I get this sensation. See, I have this oral fixation. So do you mind if I call you up whenever I'm in the need of an edible arrangement? Because see, Georgie went from dangling to stiff neck with a hard head and the need of a soft ass. So can I ask if you see me coming, would you keep stroking, except for the fact that my orgasms you're controlling? Like, will you become like Energizer Bunny and just keep going and going and going? Cause fuck it, I'm gonna jump in going off the deep end. Luckily, I can swim and hold my breath for like 7 minutes. Cause who the fuck needs oxygen? See, I'll just survive off your passion and just keep swimming and then swimming and swimming. And you better stay on my face until my feet stop kicking. Having Jesus like, Dad, they back at it again. Cause the shit that we doing, I don't think we gonna make it to heaven. Oh, and don't bring my kids into this unless you with it. Cause see, I have them sliding down your esophagus playing tag in your stomach. Cause see, I was in the military and I was awarded the title of marksman. So I don't mind laying for 2 hours in a sniper position. Cause see, I'm here to give you your fix. I'm only here to be at your service. So now that you heard all this, what's she gonna do about it?
He said, sit that pussy on my face. I dropped my pen, walking slowly, taking off my clothes with every step. He laid back for my attack. I asked, do you remember the safe word? He said no. I smiled and responded, good. He kissed my legs as I bent my knees. He bit my ass as I settled in on my saddle and rolled his face. He tapped twice. I told him, breathe through the bubbles. He tapped 3 more times. Too deep in my nut, I can't stop. My grind turns into a bounce. His tongue invades my pussy like the U.S. after 9/11. I couldn't almost reach heaven. He put 3 fingers in my ass and I hit the gas with a fury unknown. I rolled his face, come in his beard. I had to give him more, feed him till he couldn't eat no more. My pussy gripping his tongue, his fingers pounding his ass, then splash. I wonder, can he swim? Oh, well, it's too late now. His fingers stopped, but I didn't. I kept coming faster and wetter till my body gave out, crashed into the bed with a laugh. Looking over at him, he says nothing. He doesn't even move. I get dressed, wipe down the room, his face. Damn, I caught another motherfucking case. Why would he ask to eat? Why would he ask to eat? Why would he ask me to feed him if he couldn't drink? If he couldn't swim, why jump in my pool? Damn, my pussy so motherfucking cruel. She knew he wasn't breathing, but she continued to feed him. Now I'm on the run. Facing seems fun till I can't stop coming and the murder charges coming and I'm not free. Don't ask me to feed you if you can't eat and you have just been wrapped to my petals.
I want you to fuck me. Not be sensual, endearing. I don't want to make love. I want you to fuck me. When you see me, grab me, pull me to you, and force your face into mine, I want to feel you kissing my neck as you have one hand behind my head and the other on my throat. You see, I would try to pull away from you, but grab my face and say, I am just getting started. Behave. Take off my shirt. And don't bother to unhook my bra, just pull my breasts out and take all nipples in your mouth. Suck each one hard, then soft as I feel your tongue. As I grab your shoulders, spread my legs under my skirt and feel how wet I am. Throw the skirt to the floor. Keep sucking as you rub my clit. Oh, my legs are getting weak. Sucking and sucking until I drip down your fingers, the first of many orgasms. Dip your finger in your mouth, and then into mine as I begin to open your pants. You are taking off your shirt. You are trying to lay between my legs. No, sweetheart, that is familiar. That is making love. We are fucking. Roughly turn me around and bend me over, grab my shoulders and thrust deep within me. And you hold me there, knowing that my second orgasm came at that moment. Damn, how do you do this to me? Then you get that rhythm going. You know, that contact of our bodies sounding like the opening taps of Al Green's Love and yeah, you know this pussy is yours. And you make it do what you want. The stroke to make it pulse. The touch to make it wet. The lick to make me moan your name right before the release. On my knees, arched so deep I am almost laying down. Stand back. Look at it. I wanted to call to you. Come to me. Come for me. But you grab me again, you lay me down and put your dick in my mouth. Damn, I love the taste of me on you. Feed me, baby. Strengthen my gag reflexes as you push my throat past its limits. You know, gagging really ain't so bad. Oh, did I say that? Let me continue to hold you deep within the cavern of my mouth until your legs buckle. Turn me around again and bury yourself deep in me. Let me feel every inch, stroking, pounding, making me come. Yeah, I want you to fuck me and fuck me until I'm sore. Sage has cleared the space with exquisite ink.
All right, y'all. I got a question. Pet that dog or office hours? Y'all got like 3 seconds. I figured you was gonna say that. Can I pet that dog? I mean, can I pet your dog? If you say no, I'll be really sad because he's wagging his tail like he's happy to see me. He can be my new best friend, and we could be like Lady and the Tramp, and I'll catch a stray, take you back to my dog house where we can do it doggy style. And the way I fuck back, you think I'm for the streets, but really, I just got that dog in me. And see, I'm in heat. And I'll even get white girl nasty, let him tongue kiss my tonsils. I want you to bury your bones so deep in me that we'll be like cat dog because we'll look like one entity. You'll be so well trained that you'll bark when I say speak. And when it's time to play fetch, you know exactly which stick to bring me. Such a good boy. You'll come to and for me like my name is America. And when you finally get to rest, they'll say, damn shame what she did to that dog. At least we know all dogs go to heaven. Maybe that's why they're classified as K9 because they can't come more than 9 times. I mean, Is that why everybody wants to be a cat?
In the car, on the couch, in the kitchen, in the shower, on the bed. Those are just some of the places that I picture myself giving you head. I think we fucked around and found out that love knows no bounds. And this distance is a bitch, I'll admit. But as soon as I see you again, I can't wait to make you shout. It's been a long 8 months, and now we're back to summertime. So bring that ass down here and let me push those hoochie daddy shorts to the side. Open wide. Slide my tongue up your juicy thighs. Slowly make my way towards your slip and slide where your engorged pearl resides. I want to see every inch of you, so don't you dare try to hide. As a matter of fact, why don't you climb on top and take this face for a ride? I want to hold your tits while you dip those hips, giving me full access to your clit. It's already dripping and I don't need spit. Shit. You've got me moaning and you ain't even touched me yet. You know I love tasting you for hours, so consider this round a snack. Now flip that ass over and let me slurp it from the back. The way my tongue slides down your slit between those lips, it must feel good, 'cause I can see you thrusting your hips. I want to stick a couple fingers inside, so baby, may I? Push it back on me and let me fuck you doggy style while fondling your G-spot and watching you go buck wild. I don't even need a strap. When you start throwing it back like that, gripping tightly around my fingers, I'm not stopping now. I want you to come while I'm inside, and then I'll continue to eat you out. Our sex is so good, I want the whole world to see. So let's make an OnlyFans, and your alias can be tasty.
The unscented aroma simmering under your fupa is causing something different tonight. Someone different. Not the surface, lovable me. Nah, you don't want that. I see you want the war face, untouchable me, the ones that others may have experienced lustfully, but being the goddess you are, you want the insanity, the multiple me. Indeed. My dick begins to fill with the blood of the forgotten kings and the anointed energies of the sex god's order, aligning the borders of thine thighs, tranquilize your mind, body, hypnotized by my sublime silver line. Good. Now, bitch, kneel. Nestle this rod of faith in your throat's belief that you made the right choice to follow this demon into this dungeon. Her story will be etched in his story through saliva, bubbles, and gags, eyes watering rivers between life of your next breath and the debt of death you paid after your last one. Yes, bitch. Heaven and hell teeter the same line. Tongue reading my holy scriptures embedded in braille, and you undoubtedly take your time because I know women love the story. Finishes on my prerequisites before they even begin. Handful of hair, I disconnect your mouthpiece from this trumpet, guide you blindly backward to your sacrificial altar, thumping dick on the top of your pussy while pumping electro lights into the darkness of your lips, humping me back as your hydration causes waves to crash against my balls head in conjunction at your now accessible portal, immortal soul jumping out of you as I slide inside and collide, muscles pumping out of control when I hold my position like a fucking soldier and just start to thump. Eyes buck, stuck on what the fuck until, ooh, shit erupts and then your gut mumbles the same. You soon realize this prophetic glide I provide, a line between your thighs coincides with divine time. Or on that slippery thing you call time, it's not even a consumable thing that you can grip or confide in anymore. You and me. Just be. Hold this feeling. Be whole, this feeling, God-given, bitch, I'll help you accomplish things beyond living. These inches of my inheritance causes glitches in your matrix to see your oracle, just for her to tell you to come back to see me to get what you need. After she plants the seed, you question what she means. She pleads, girl, you need this nuts. You better not receive seed. Now you know why they say I'm dangerous. Because on your journey back to orgasms, I sail firm through the rough seas of your thoughts and the maelstrom abyss of your pussy's ocean. Bitch, you better understand that I am Poseidon and your tides about me. I allow them to be wild and free as I proceed to succeed. Forever splashing across the ether of the universe, creating condensation on that same hourglass that you still can't grasp. I hold true to this truth. That's why when the clock strikes demon time, you will be refined, redesigned, to be realigned, or let's let it out, but that's what comes with this cosign. Then sadly, we both realize our time is up.
Ooh-wee, boy, y'all cut up. Man, this was an amazing show. We'll bring everybody else back up here. I saw you comment, Yoshi. I see you trying to be messy. Let's get everybody back up here. Y'all,
I ain't trying to be messy. I'm just saying.
Y'all grown. Like, y'all grown-ups. Like, real grown people. Sage. Ooh, if I ain't look at you the way I look at you, I'll look at you the way I'm looking at you. You know, I'm just
Every one of y'all been cases on all comments.
Oh man, yeah. This was a dope ass show, man. All of y'all just phenomenal artists. I don't know what to say, man. I think I'm gonna give everybody an opportunity real quick to let everybody know where they can get their they can follow your pen. If you had any events coming up, we'll talk about that in just a moment. Yoshi told me I need to spit, man. I'm kind of feeling it. I walking erotica. You think I should pull out Yes Goddess?
Yes, fucking sir. I do.
I don't like how you had to get his permission to do what I told you to do. We're gonna talk about this after the show.
My head hurt and I gotta go to work in the morning. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get this Yes Goddess piece through here. All right. When you say kneel, I say yes, Goddess. Not from weakness, but from the strength that lives in the surrender to you. You say, look at me. And I say, yes, Goddess. Your eyes burn into me, pulling me past perception until I forget where I end and you begin. You sit on the edge of the bed and commanding me to open your legs. Yes, Goddess. Hands obey before thought interferes. I spread your thighs wide, revealing the altar that I praise in my fantasies. Eat it, you command. Yes, Goddess, I reply. Face buried in your yoni, tongue trembling, lips drinking from you as if nothing else exists. Your hands grip the back of my head, guiding me with precision, and I thank you with muffled moans because breathing only happens when you permit it. You say faster. I say, yes, Goddess. I follow your rhythm, tongue mapping every slick curve, eager to taste and the more eager to obey. I feel your moans ripple through my soul as you order me to lay on my back and place your hand around my throat and straddle me, then say, don't move. Yes, Goddess. I'm now pinned beneath your presence. You lower yourself slowly, inch by intentional inch. grinding your rhythm into me like an artist who knows exactly where the masterpiece lives. Your pulsating pleasure painting my skin with passion. Stay still, you command. Yes, goddess, I reply. You moved with slow, sensual soul still in motion, setting the pace with every shift of your hips. A slight moan escapes my mouth, but your eyes silence the sound before it can fully form. Yes, goddess. You ride me like a force of nature, taking me over, taking me under, taking me all through your waters. Don't touch me. Yes, goddess. My hands grip sheets, learning that restraint heightens your pleasure. Beg, you demand. Yes, goddess. Please, goddess, let me serve you deeper. Please, goddess, let me serve you harder. Please, goddess, let me give you everything you desire. Bound, begging, breathless beneath your body, yes, goddess. Bare, broken, bent by your brilliance, yes, goddess. Pacified in your possession by your perfect pussy, wrapping around me like chains. Your climax floods me, marking me with your dominion, and I come only when you allow. See, my release is a sacrifice to my worship of you. And when the storm finally softens to a calm, I will be patiently waiting for my next command. Because even after the fire, my devotion doesn't fade. It lingers in the vow that never, ever leaves my lips void. Yes, goddess. Always. Yes. All right. Woo, man, this was
Nigga, you
great,
better.
man.
You know what I mean?
Man, should have never gave this nigga that cowboy hat. That's all I'm saying. Should never gave this nigga. I blame whoever got the cowboy hat, man. The makers of.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you how the whole thing happened. So I was trying to find something all white for Sensual Saturdays, and I really couldn't find nothing. I started making jokes with Sage, and I said something about cowboy boots and a hat, and she sent me this picture of Teddy Pendergrass, my nigga, laying down in all white like this. And she said, you bet not. I said, huh, I will. And then Cowboy Crown was born because Adonis wasted some liquor on my shirt, and Walking Erotica saw the vision before I could see it. Like, he wasted liquor on my shirt, and he was just like, run with it. I was gonna try to wear the shirt anyway, but just the universe made it that I couldn't, because the stain on my shirt was the shape of a dick, and I wasn't gonna go on stage with cock and balls on my shirt. so I just took the shirt off and just left the hat on, and Cowboy Crown was born. So there you go. Oh man. So we're gonna start with the Versatile Vixen from the anthology. Please let everybody know where they can follow your pen and if you have any events coming up.
So you can follow me mostly on Instagrams, where I post a lot. So it's at _versatile_vixen. There's a link in my bio. And if you click the link, you can see everything that I have, which includes a book, a single. So that's my book, My Heart on Display. I don't even know how much I have it running for right now, but click the link in the bio, you'll find out. And then I have a single that's called The Sound of Love. That's going to end up being the title of the album, but I'm still working on it. But you can find that on all listening platforms that's out there. Other than that, TikTok, YouTube, everything's Versatile Vixen. Just Google me.
All right. Exquisite Ink, and you're gonna talk about it. Because you are the feature. You're gonna talk about it.
Oh, good Lord. You can find me on Instagram at sage.thepoet. You can find me on TikTok, again, under Sage the Poet. You will find me on Sundays on TikTok, co-hosting with my classmate, my partner in crime, my dude, Soul's Ink Pen for Ink Talk, Sundays, 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come, it is a good time. We are, as long as we don't get warnings, souls, we're doing okay. On July, was it 25th in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Again, Soul's Ink Pen's birthday party. It's Ink's birthday bash. Featuring Mac Woods, Paul Cram, Mystic, Uncle Walt, Renisha, and the feature is me. So please come celebrate Souls. Let's have a good time. That's it for me.
Black Rose, what's good, baby? Where can they follow you and what you got going?
Well, I'm old school, so I was like one of the first people on Facebook. I had a MySpace page, so you can catch me on Facebook. And I am Sharamikia, SHARAMEKIA Johnson. You can catch me on TikTok, Black Rose. Instagram is the same as Facebook. I am going to be on Verbs and Vibes July the 9th. My birthday is July the 10th. So y'all come and celebrate and kick my birthday off with me on Verbs and Vibes July the 9th. I also have a book available. Inbox me on either platform, Growth Through Pain. This is my baby, my first one. I am also working on my album, Welcome to My Garden. It should be out by the end of this year. That's what I'm shooting for, the end of this year. I share tracks. So yeah, just check me out there.
No doubt. Shinobi.
Y'all know me. I just be out here in these streets chasing the dope. Stuff. Right, I see what I did there. Okay. I just be out here right in these streets. If you want to follow me, I ain't gonna say all of that, but it's right there. Right underneath my name. So go ahead and save that screenshot and do whatever you gotta do. What I got coming up, I don't even know, to be honest. I be living, but I be doing things that like right now I'm into music and stuff like that. So check some of my music out and stuff like that and see I actually do be having these things. I hear these shits be fire. But yeah, that's about it. All right.
PenTellectual's own Yoshi the Dragon.
Y'all can catch me next week on PenTellectual Conversations for our season finale. Myself and Ebony the Goddess will be gracing the stage. I have a book that is coming out soon. This is book 2 for the series, Unleash Embracing the Fire. And I may or may not have an album coming out. Okay, bye.
And the Walking Erotica.
You can follow me Facebook, Instagram at the Walking Erotica. Also, the Walking Erotica was on TikTok, but they didn't like their word erotica, so you can follow me on TikTok as Mr. Walker Speaks. Also on Instagram as Mr. Walker Speaks. Now really just ramping up the episodes for the Walking Desires podcast. Where we talk about E&M, that's ethical non-monogamy, relationships and everything like that, from monogamy, polygamy, everything in between. New episode dropped today. The video will drop on YouTube tomorrow. I started my consulting business, Mr. Walking, NLP Relationship Architect. I will help you get your relationship back on track and everything like that. It's not, it goes deeper than coaching. It goes into your habits and reframing your mind, and it really works on making sure that you do your best not to go back to remission. So, and that'll be out. And I decided I'm gonna do an album, bro. I'm going to shoot for the end of October because that's my birthday month. So I'm going to be working on that, and just check me out, man. I'll be moving around.
No doubt. Oh man! So once again, I want to thank everybody on behalf of PenTellectual Conversations, man. Thank y'all for taking the time out to grace us right here on this beautiful, beautiful show, man. So we're gonna let y'all go. Y'all can go ahead and skedaddle, do your thing, man. Love y'all, one love. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for that old mic drop. Oh man. So look, before we get up out of here, man, I want to leave y'all with a little something. As you can tell, family isn't always about blood. Sometimes family is the people who showed up when they didn't have to, believed in you, like way before you even believed in yourself, celebrated your victories, challenged your excuses, and reminded you who you were when life tried to make you forget. Family isn't defined by last name or family tree, DNA, Family is built through trust, consistency, support, and the moments people choose to share with each other. Look at all these classes tonight. It's easy to see poetry brought us all together, but family is what kept us connected. Some of us came here looking to become better poets, and what we found were brothers and sisters, mentors, friends, and friendships that continue long after the graduation day. And truth is, you don't have to be a Honeydripper to understand that feeling. Every one of us needs people in our lives who see something in us that's worth investing in. People who celebrate our wins and support us through our losses and remind us that we don't have to navigate the world by ourselves. So if you're fortunate enough to have people like that in your life, cherish them, check on them, support them, let them know that they matter. So whether you part of the OGs, Legendary Win 22, the Thirst, Brand New Heavies, the Anthology, or the Misfit Syndicates, are you simply somebody blessed enough to have found your tribe? Never take those connections for granted, because sometimes the greatest things you can gain from a journey isn't the skill you learn, it's the people you get to take with you when the journey is over. Blood makes you related. Love, loyalty, and shared experiences, that's what make you family. This is Paul Cram the Poet reminding you that dope poetry, deep dialogue, and unapologetically real energy will always reside here on PenTellectual Conversations. And with that being said,
So, quick, I'm gonna just put it up. This is the stain that created
nigga
Boy Graham. Just so y'all know, the scrotum is there. Okay, that's all.
You see, y'all look, man, like, and even like it looked like they're going this way. So the ball sitting, it was just wild, bro. It was, and she came over there and took her finger, and because I was confident, like I blotted it. I felt like I was Frank Lucas. I blotted that shit because it's alpaca. So I blotted it and I made sure it was gonna be good. And she went right over there and took her finger and said, "It's just like a dick." Like, nigga. So shirt came off. He's over it. All right, man. Love y'all, man. We out.
Thank you for vibing with us. We hope tonight's conversation inspired a creative spark in you. So go out and show the world who you really are. And we'll see you next time on PenTellectual Conversations.